Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, my student.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too, thank you. Okay, we meet again in the same subject, of course, English subject. Kita ketemu lagi hari ini ya dengan pelajaran yang sama, yaitu pelajaran bahasa Inggris. Don't be bored to learn English. Jangan pernah bosan untuk belajar bahasa Inggris ya, karena nowadays our life is always related to English. Karena kehidupan kita sekarang itu kan selalu akan berhubungan dengan bahasa Inggris. For example, Zelza, kamu setiap hari ketika mandi samponan pakai sampo apa, Zelza? Sunsil. Do you think sunsil in using Indonesian language? Do you think sunsil using Indonesian language? Sunsil itu pakai bahasa apa? Inggris. Nah, dari sampel lo, kamu ketika mandi pakai sabun apa lo? Sinsui. Another merek lain selain Sinsui apa? Lifebuoy misal. Lifebuoy itu bahasa apa? Inggris. Jadi keseharian kita itu semuanya sekarang menggunakan bahasa Inggris. Jadi kalian don't be bored to learn about English. Yes. I'm sorry. I use the chair. Bonima, please. Okay, before we are going to the material, let me check your attendance list. Alfaya, Amrina Rosada, Wanima, Hasanatus Sifa, Lulu Ilmah, Nada Nadifa, Resti Amelia, Rizka Adelia, Sanli Urfa, Yuvita Isda, Zelzabila Al-Madani. Semuanya hadir ya hari ini ya. Okay. Before we are going to the material, I have a nice briefing for you.
I love.
Ya, biar gak ngantuk kita ice breaking dulu ya. Come on, stand up please.
Kids,
Pay attention to the video.
I'm really thirsty. I'd love to have banana juice. Do you want to make banana juice with me? Let's follow me. Feel
Pay attention first. Banana, chop, banana, chop, chop,
banana, shake banana, shake, shake banana, drink
banana, drink, drink, banana.
banana, banana, no more. Banana, banana, no more.
Oke, bisa ya? Ayo, repeat once more.
Hi kids, I'm really thirsty. I'd love to have banana juice. Do you want to make banana juice with me? Let's follow me. Feel banana, feel banana, chop banana, chop chop banana, shake banana, shake shake banana, drink banana, drink drink banana, banana, banana.
Enough. Sit down, please. Are you still sleepy? Yes. Are you still sleepy? No? Yes, of course no. Okay. We are going to the material today. We will discuss about announcement. Before we are going to the material, I have a video for you. Nah, pay attention to this video.
Excuse me, Mom. I'd like to announce about class meeting to this month. Okay, Julia, go ahead. Good morning, guys. I'm one of the OSIS members. I'd like to announce that we are going to have class meeting after the semester test. We are going to hold sport competitions such as basketball, volleyball, and futsal. Besides, each class is expected to prepare a performance for the last day of the class meeting. Is there any question?
Do we need to pay to contribute to the class meeting?
No, you don't need to pay. All expenses are under the school's responsibility.
In vez that, there will also be class learnings competition after the sport competitions is it true?
Yes, you are right. I'm sorry I forgot to announce about this competition. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Miss Green, I think that's all. Thank you for the time. You're welcome, Julia. Have a nice day, Mom. Have a good day, Julia.
Okay, enough for the video. After you are watching the video, please,
Excuse me?
I have some question for you. Question number 1. Please discuss this question. What is the video about? What do you mean?
Tentang pengumuman class meeting. Pengumuman class meeting.
Yeah. The video is about pengumuman class meeting. What is pengumuman in English?
Attention.
No. Announcing. Yeah, announcing. Then second question. What is the girl doing in the video? Mazia. Yes.
Pengumuman.
Ya. Kira-kira apa sih yang dilakukan gadis itu yang ada di dalam video? Dia sedang apa? Yang diumumkan apa di situ? Class meeting. Great answer. Then the third question. Where does the video probably take place? Kira-kira video itu terjadi di mana? Who want to answer? Resti. Classroom. Great. Ada di dalam kelas. Terlihat di situ di dalamnya ada guru dan siswa. Okay, the last question. Have you ever read, heard, or made announcement? Pernahkah kalian membaca atau mendengar atau membuat announcement? Pernah. Membaca pernah. Mendengar pernah. Membuat pernah. Membuat pengumuman? Are you sure? You really have made an announcement? Sudah pernah membuat announcement? No, ya. Makanya hari ini we will talk about announcement. Jadi makanya kita hari ini akan belajar tentang announcement. Jadi nanti kita announcement itu kita belajar apa saja sih? You can look at the learning objective. Number 1. Peserta didik mampu mengidentifikasi fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan teks announcement dengan benar. Jadi nanti ketika kamu sudah mempelajari announcement, nanti kamu bisa mengidentifikasi fungsi sosialnya, struktur teksnya, dan juga unsur kebahasaan dari announcement. Then the second objective is peserta didik mampu menentukan kata yang tepat untuk melengkapi paragraf rumpang dari teks announcement dengan benar. Yang selanjutnya ada peserta didik mampu membuat teks announcement berdasarkan tema dengan memperhatikan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan dengan benar. Sedangkan yang terakhir, peserta didik mampu mempresentasikan teks announcement dengan benar. In your opinion, is announcement important? Menurut pendapat kalian, kira-kira kita belajar announcement itu penting atau tidak? Kenapa penting? Yes, great answer. Jadi nanti kita tahu, karena kita kan suatu saat juga nanti akan jalan-jalan pakai kereta. Ketika kamu jalan-jalan kereta, ada pengumuman tidak? Biasanya pakai bahasa apa? Campuran dari Inggris dan Indonesia. Jadi nanti kamu tahu, oh tujuan dari announcement itu untuk apa sih? Makanya kita hari ini we will talk about announcement text. Nah, yang pertama kali kita akan bahas adalah tentang definition. The definition of announcement is a written or spoken statement in public or formal words containing information about an event that has happened or is going to happen. So, publicly people know what, when, and where it is about. Kira-kira dari pengertian panjang di sini, maksudnya apa dari definition itu? Who want to answer? Who want to answer? Please raise your hand. Wanima? Kira-kira definisinya apa yang di sini? Oh, Amrina Rasada, gimana?
Untuk mengetahui cara
Untuk mengetahui
menulis dan mengucapkan tentang sebuah informasi.
Jadi di sini adalah announcement itu adalah sebuah pernyataan tertulis atau spoken lisan yang biasanya ada dalam tempat publik, di mana di sini berisi informasi. Informasinya apa? Bisa informasi yang sudah terjadi atau yang akan terjadi. Jadi nanti pembaca itu tahu apa sih yang diinformasikan. People know what, apa. People know when, kapan terjadi. People know where, di mana. Gitu. Have you understood? Yes. The second one we will discuss about social function. Social function adalah ketika kamu baca announcement, kira-kira setelah membaca itu kamu jadi bagaimana? Iya, jadi makanya fungsi dari announcement adalah is used for giving people some information of what has happened or what will happen. Jadi nanti fungsi announcement di sini adalah untuk memberitahu kepada seseorang beberapa informasi tentang apa yang sudah terjadi atau apa yang akan terjadi. Jadi informasi itu tidak hanya yang akan terjadi saja, bisa pula announcement di situ di dalamnya berisi tentang sesuatu yang sudah has happened. Okay. The next materials is about generic structure. Generic structure means struktur teks. Great answers. Jadi di sini nanti sama halnya dengan teks-teks bahasa Inggris yang lain. Nanti untuk announcement juga ada yang namanya generic structure. The first one is opening. The second one is content. Then the last one is closing. We will discuss for the first one, opening. What the meaning of opening? Pembukaan. Great. Open, pembukaan. Jadi di sini karena di sini pembukaan, makanya di sini untuk announcement isinya ya kalimat pembuka. Opening contains the title and purpose of an announcement. Jadi biasanya untuk opening dalam announcement itu nanti berisi judul dan purpose. What the meaning of purpose? Amrina? Tujuan dari announcement. Tujuan dan judul biasanya masuk dalam opening. The second one is content. What the meaning of content? Isi. Great. Isi dari announcement. Jadi nanti secara detail pengumuman itu isinya apa, detailnya itu diterangkan dalam bagian yang disebut dengan content. It contains complete information from the announcement submitted. Jadi di sini nanti berisi informasi lengkap dari pengumuman. Then the last structure is closing. What the meaning of closing? Penutup. Yes, great answer. Penutup. Closing itu penutup. Jadi closing can include a related party atau contact person who can be contacted if you want to know more information. Jadi biasanya untuk closing nanti berisi kontak person atau seseorang yang bisa dihubungi untuk mendapatkan informasi yang lebih lanjut. Jadi di sini adalah bagian generic structure dari announcement. How many generic structure of announcement? How many generic structure of announcement? 3. The first one is Opening. Yes. The second one. Content. The last one. Closing. Great. Then, after we are studying about generic structure, we are going to language features. What the meaning of language features? Adele? Yes. Kebahasaan yang digunakan atau ciri-ciri kebahasaan. Sama dengan teks bahasa Inggris pada umumnya, announcement juga ada yang namanya ciri kebahasaan. What is the language features of announcement? The first one, using the simple present tense and simple future tense. Are you remember what simple present tense is? Masih ingat tentang simple present tense? Zelza, really? Are you remember? Simple present tense itu menggunakan kata kerja keberapa? Are you sure? Simple present tense menggunakan kata kerja? Simple present tense menggunakan kata kerja? Iya, kata kerja pertama. Ya. Selanjutnya ada lagi simple future tense. Future tense berarti untuk menunjukkan pekerjaan yang akan datang. Ya. Contoh dalam kalimatnya di situ sudah ada due to some technical problems, the show will di sini artinya akan. Berarti otomatis di sini menunjukkan simple future tense. Then the second sentence is we apologize for the inconvenience. Di sini ada kata we, ada apologize. Berarti di sini menggunakan simple present tense. Great. Then the last example. Hi guys, our neighborhood will hold a fundraising activity next month. Di sini ada will, berarti otomatis kalimat terakhir ini menggunakan future tense. Can you differentiate between simple present and simple future tense? Sudah bisa membedakan bedanya simple present dan simple future ya? Oke, ini adalah ciri kebahasaan yang pertama. Selanjutnya, untuk language features, the second language features of announcement is using exact noun. Exact noun itu berarti kata benda yang sesungguhnya yang dilibatkan dalam sebuah teks announcement. For example, all student know. What the meaning of student? Yes, all grade 8 grade student. Mrs. Rose as the committee. Jadi di sini exact noun itu isinya adalah kata benda yang dilibatkan, yang nyata, yang dilibatkan dalam sebuah teks announcement. Sampai sini, have you understood? Yes. Have you understood about definition, social function, language features, and the generic structure of announcement? Okay, let me check. Lulu, what are the generic structure of announcement? Yes, number one.
Opening, contents, and
yes, opening, content, and closing. Great answer. I give you 5 candies nanti ya. Nanti tak kasih 5 permen. Next, Adele, come on. What is the social function of announcement? Tujuannya tadi?
untuk kita tahu biar tahu informasinya.
Yes, to give information. To give information. Great. I give you 5 candies later. Ini tentang language features. Selanjutnya, look at this example. Di sini ada satu contoh announcement text. Please discuss with the student next to you. Where is the opening? Where is the content? And where is the closing? Please discuss with the student next to you. Coba diskusikan bersama teman di sampingnya. Kira-kira Yang awal ini masuknya apa? Poin apa? Yang tengah ini masuknya generic structure apa? Terus selanjutnya yang terakhir ini masuknya generic structure yang namanya apa? Coba diskusikan bersama teman sebelahnya. Have you finished? Yes, come on. Let's discuss. Attention. All members of English extracurricular at SMAN 5 Yogyakarta will join an English competition held by English International Course. The competition information is in the following date, 8 until 15 of January 2020. Time 7 AM until 12 PM. Location EIC Center. More information about EIC competition can be accessed in www.englishclass.com. Please contact Mr. Wahyono to register under the name of SMAN 5 Yogyakarta. Principal Ardiana Sayuti. From this text, is there any difficult word you found in this text? Is there any difficult word? Kira-kira dari satu kalimat ini ada kalimat atau kata yang sulit atau tidak tahu artinya? Kira-kira ada tidak yang tidak tahu artinya? Lulu, yang tidak tahu artinya mana lo? Great. Berarti semuanya sudah tahu artinya semua? Atau ada yang tidak tahu artinya? Del? Oh. Ya. Nah, is there any difficult word? No? No? Ada, come on. Access it. Access it. This one. Wait. This one, access it. Yes. The access. Access it means the access. Ya. Any other difficult word? Ada kalimat susah yang lain, kata-kata yang susah yang lain? Amrina Rosyada, is there any difficult word? No. Okay, you are all smart students. Dah di sini ya. Kira-kira kolom yang pertama itu isinya apa? Opening. Ya, opening. Yang bagian tengah mulai competition sampai EIC Center we called as content. Content means the last paragraph we called closing. Closing means penutup. Great. Jadi ini adalah contoh dari announcement. Okay, next we will talk about kinds of announcement. As we have now that announcement have two forms. The first one is written announcement, written. The second one is spoken announcement. Written announcement means pengumuman tertulis. Great. Written announcement, pengumuman tertulis. Dan spoken announcement is pengumuman tulisan. Pengumuman ada dua bentuk. Yang pertama adalah pengumuman tulis, yang kedua adalah pengumuman tulisan. This is the differences between spoken announcement and written announcement. You can look at the slide. Spoken announcement. Spoken announcement usually begins with saying attention please or anything like that. In spoken announcement, you should speak clearly so that the targeted people can easily understand it. Besides, the information should be short and simple. Written announcement usually begins with the title or for whom the announcement is written. The announcement should be written simply and clearly. Jadi di sini perbedaan mendasar dari spoken and written. Biasanya untuk spoken itu diawali dengan kata-kata attention please. Sedangkan untuk written itu nanti ada ditujukan kepada siapa announcement-nya. Untuk lebih jelasnya, to make you more understand about the kinds of announcement, let's pay attention to the example of spoken announcement and written announcement. Dan silakan dibedakan antara spoken announcement and written announcement. This is the example of spoken announcement. Yeah, spoken announcement usually using attention please. Attention please. Yes, attention please. The final tournament of basketball will be held on Sunday evening. Please come on to Sananang Ticket to see the final tournament to support our basketball school team. Thank you. This is the example of spoken announcement. Then the second one is the example of written announcement. Biasanya untuk written announcement itu nanti ada ditujukan untuk siapa pengumuman itu. To all member of class 10 social work, seperti itu ya. Kalau di sini langsung attention please. Ya, understand? Yes. Then we are going to discuss about types of announcement, jenis-jenisnya. The first one, kira-kira macamnya atau jenisnya announcement itu apa saja? Yang pertama itu adalah announcement of school event. What the meaning of announcement of school event? Pengumuman acara sekolah. Great answer. Jadi di sini pengumuman yang pertama macamnya adalah pengumuman dari event sekolah. Ini adalah contohnya. Terus ada lagi announcement of missing children. What the meaning of announcement of missing children? Missing children. Missing. What is missing in Indonesia? Missing. Really, you don't know the meaning of missing? Missing, Amrina? Kehilangan. Bukan selalu miss itu artinya kangen ya. Makanya bahasa Inggris itu luas. Tidak selalu yang tulisannya miss itu selalu berarti miss. Bukan kangen anak ya, tapi ini kehilangan anak. Nah, contoh ini juga termasuk dalam salah satu jenis dari announcement. Contohnya di sini, name, Roger, age, time is old. Sini ada, ya. Next, job announcement. Job announcement, what does it mean? Iya, pengumuman tentang sebuah pekerjaan. Then, winner of a competition announcement. What does it mean? Pengumuman tentang juara diumumkan. Winner of a competition announcement. Then, the last types of announcement is public service announcement. Berarti announcement yang biasanya ada di dalam tempat umum. Contohnya di sini, when it is your turn, do your part. Di sini ada kurang jelas ya PPT-nya ya. Nah, get vaccinated, wash your hands, wear a mask, keep your distance. Nah, ini selama COVID kemarin ini juga bisa masuk dalam public service announcement. Great. Okay. From all of the material, is there any question? Dari semua materi yang sudah dijelaskan, apakah ada pertanyaan? Is there any question? Rizka, is there any question? Rizka Adel? No? Okay. We are going to do the task. All of you have got the paper, yes? Have got the paper, yes? Nah, sudah dapat kertas semua ya? Nah, kertas itu nanti isinya ada task 1 until task 4. From task 1, read the text below, then identify the social function, the generic structures, and the language features of the text. Nah, jadi untuk task 1, kira-kira tugasnya disuruh ngapain? Zelza?
Menyusun struktur.
Menyebutkan struktur dari teksnya. Please do task 1. I give you 15 minutes to do the task 1. Do individually. If there is a difficult word, please ask. Kalau ada yang tidak tahu artinya, boleh ditanyakan atau tidak tahu. Is there any question? No? Is there any difficult word? Any difficult word? Ada kata-kata yang tidak tahu artinya dari teks? No? Great student. interested. Finish? No? Okay. 2 minutes more. 2 menit lagi ya. After this, we discussed all of the questions. Yuvita, have you finished? No? Okay. Let's discuss task 1. All of you have finished doing the task 1, yeah? This is the example of announcement. In your opinion, is this spoken or written announcement? In your opinion, is this spoken or written announcement? Spoken or written announcement? Spoken announcement atau written announcement? Written announcement. Karena apa? Di sini adalah ada tanda tangan dari orang yang membuat announcement. Dan from this announcement, please discuss the first one, social function. Social function dari teks ini apa? Mazia, what is the social function of this text? Louder please.
About additional.
Yeah, great answer. To announce to the students about additional lesson. Yeah, I give you 5 candies later. Then the second question, generic structure, opening. Where is the opening of this text? Yeah, attention. Then what is the content of this text? Sunli, what is the content of this text? Read. Louder please. Agak keras suaranya. All 12 grade students of until paragraph 1. Ya, read paragraph 1. All 12 grade students of SMPN1 Sukamakmur have to attend national blah 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 until 4 in the school office. This is we called as content. Yeah. The last generic structure is closing. Where is the closing of the text? Yuvita, where is the closing of the text?
All students are required to
take
careful in the final exam.
Yeah. Great answer. All students are required to take it to be successful in the final exam. Thank you, Mr. Albert. This is closing. The closing of an announcement. Then the third question is about language features of announcement atau ciri kebahasaan dari announcement. The first one, simple present tense. Is there any simple present tense in the text? Is there any simple present tense? Apa ada kalimat menggunakan simple present tense di dalam teks? How many sentences? 2. The first one is yes. Yeah, all 12 grade students of SMPN 1 Sukamakmur. And then the second sentence is all students are great. Yeah, is there any simple future tense in the text? Is there any simple future tense? Yes, how many sentence using simple future tense? Just one? Really, just one? Yes. Konima, please read the sentence using simple future tense. Louder, please. On June 12 until June 24, 2019. This is the sentences using simple future tense. The last language features of announcement is exact noun. What is exact noun in the text? Ada yang pertama, all 12 grades of and then all students, and the last is Mr. Yeah. Task 1. Is there any question about task 1? Sudah paham semua tentang task 1? Tentang social function, tentang generic structure and language features. Have you understood? Have you understood? Have you understood? Yes. Okay, we are going to do task 2. Task 2. You can look on your paper. Task 2. Complete the following text by choosing the correct words in the box. Jadi di sini nanti, this is an announcement with some blank sentences. Jadi di sini ada beberapa kalimat yang kosong, tidak ada katanya. Nah, tugas kalian adalah completing the following text by searching the correct word in the box. Nah, completing the text by choosing the word in the box provided. I give you 15 minutes to do task 2. Is there any difficult word of this text? Is there any difficult word? Ada kalimat susah atau tidak? Diperhatikan dulu. Dari satu kalimat sini, adakah kalimat yang susah atau tidak tahu artinya atau pertama kali dijumpai? Mas ya? Opportunity. Opportunity is one. Opportunity means kesempatan. Kesempatan. Any other difficult word? Ada lagi kalimat atau kata? Script, naskah, script, naskah, script. Minutes to do task 2. Monima. Have you found the word? Mostir. Mostir means kancil. The naughty mostir, kancil yang nakal. Resting? Are you okay resting? Are you sleeping? No? Have you finished? Okay, have you finished? Yes, let's discuss task 2. Kita diskusikan teksnya dulu ya. Actors and actresses audition for Camila's party. Kalau dilihat dari teksnya ini, kira-kira teks isinya apa ini? What is the text about? Searching for actor and actress. Yeah. We are going to do the task. We are searching. What does it mean? Searching. Sorry. We are searching for new actors and actresses to join with Angels Drama Club. Dari kalimat ini sudah paham ya artinya ya? Yeah, the second sentence. We plan to perform the play The Naughty Mostir on Saturday, January 15, 2022 in the school's hall. What the meaning of hall? Hall. What the meaning of hall? Halaman, yard. Hall? Aula. Great. Aula of SMA Jaya. Yeah, we are going to discuss the second paragraph. The audition will be held on Monday to Saturday, January 10 to 15, 2022 in the best camp of Endus Drama Club at SMA Jaya Semarang. It is searching program has started. Held. The audition will be started on Monday to Saturday. It is held at. Then the sixth question. For all students who want to join the audition, please come with the student card and photo. Read and understand the script. What the meaning of script? Baca dan pahami dulu naskahnya. There is a big opportunity. What the meaning of opportunity? Kesempatan. Ada kesempatan yang besar for you, untukmu, to be a famous actor and actress. What the meaning of famous? Terkenal, ya, great, terkenal. But joining Endus Drama Clubs. Ya, if jadi di sini adalah pengumuman tentang audisi dari pemilihan aktor dan aktris untuk mengikuti pertunjukan yang berjudul The Naughty Most. Dah, dari tas 2. Any question? Any question? No. Okay, we are going to do task 3. Task 3. Write announcement text according to this guideline. Jadi di sini ada guideline, ada petunjuk, ada clue. Nanti kalian diminta untuk membuat announcement text berdasarkan clue yang sudah disebutkan. Imagine that you are the captain of your class. Ya, dari kalimat ini paham ya? You are the Imaginasi means bayangkan. Bayangkan kalau kamu itu adalah the captain of your class. Bayangkan kalau kamu itu adalah ketua kelas. Great. You just had a meeting with OSIS. You just had a meeting with OSIS. Kamu baru saja rapat dengan OSIS. During the meeting, you took the following note. Selama rapat itu kamu menulis beberapa note. Note, what the meaning of note? Catatan. Sip. Use your notes to make an announcement to your classmate. Gunakan catatannya itu untuk membuat pengumuman kepada teman-teman sekelas. Jadi bayangkan kamu itu adalah seorang ketua kelas, habis rapat OSIS, ketua kelas dipanggil. Kamu ada catatan habis rapat itu. Lah, catatan itu nanti yang dijadikan bahan untuk kamu mengumumkan ke Nah, what are the notes? First, trip to Borobudur Temple. Ya, Borobudur, you know Borobudur? Yes. The second note, catatan yang kedua itu 3 days 4 nights, departing on January 25, 2022. Jadi di sini selama 3 hari 4 malam. Dimulai dari tanggal 5. Yes. The third note, contribution. Ya, 500,000 including transportation, meals, and what the meaning of meals? makanan. Jadi nanti makanan, transportasi dan hotel dengan biaya 500,000 rupiah ya. Then the last note, confirmation by January 15, 2022 to the organizing committee either by email to osis@smaic.com or SMS to 08505022134 di sini. Paham ya di sini ya? Jadi nanti ikut atau tidaknya itu silahkan konfirmasi pada 15 Januari. Nah, dari catatan atau clue yang ada di sini, please make an announcement. Silakan kamu buat announcement berdasarkan notes yang ada di sini. Untuk announcement-nya silahkan gunakan bahasa kalian sendiri-sendiri ya. Tidak perlu pakai Google Translate. Silakan gunakan dictionary kalau bawa dictionary. Kalau tidak silakan gunakan menggunakan bahasa kalian masing-masing. Saya yakin dengan note seperti ini nanti pasti akan muncul banyak sekali model dari announcement-nya. Ya. I give you 20 minutes to do task 3. Jika ada kata-kata yang tidak tahu arti atau bahasa Inggrisnya, silakan boleh ditanyakan. Have you finished? Have you finished? Yes. Anyone wants to come forward to read? Siapa yang mau maju ke depan membacakan atau mempresentasikan hasil dari teksnya, please? Amrina Rosyada, come on. All of you please pay attention to Amrina Rosyada. She wants to read the result of her task.
Attention please. Our school,
Louder please. Louder please.
Our school will hold a trip to Borobudur Temple. It will be held on January 25, 2022. Each student should pay 500,000 rupiah, including transportation, meals, and hotel. Please give confirmation before January 15, 2022 to the organizing committee. Thank you.
Yes, great. Great. Give applause to Amrina Rosyada. Great. This is the example of announcement according to task 3. Jadi itu contoh dari teks announcement yang sudah dibuat Amrina Rosyada berdasarkan tugas yang ada di task 3. Nah, you have the last duty, task 4. Present your announcement text orally in the form of video. Upload your video on your Instagram account. Don't forget to tag your English teacher. Jadi tugas terakhir untuk keterampilan silahkan dikerjakan di rumah masing-masing. Jadi dari teks yang sudah kalian kerjakan di task 3 itu kamu buat presentasikan secara lisan, lalu direkam dalam bentuk video, lalu silahkan diupload ke Instagram. Do you have Instagram account? Yes, of course. Ada yang tidak punya Instagram? No. I'm sure that all of you have Instagram account. Jadi nanti diupload di Instagram, lalu don't forget to tag your English teacher. Jangan lupa untuk mengetak guru bahasa Inggrisnya. Jadi nanti untuk penilaian dari tugas di task, jangan lupa sertakan nama ya. Tugas ini paling lambat dikumpulkan minggu depan. Karena ini hari Kamis, berarti Kamis depan semuanya sudah harus submitted task 4 on your Instagram account. Okay? Okay. This is all of our material today. Before we are closing the material, kita bahas dulu sebentar kesimpulan. Dari yang pertama, kita sudah belajar tentang definition dari announcement. What is definition of announcement? An announcement is a written or spoken statement in public or formal words containing information about an event that has happened or is going to happen. So publicly people know what, when, and where it's. Jadi di sini nanti announcement itu adalah untuk sebuah pernyataan bisa tertulis, bisa pula tulisan yang disampaikan kepada halayak umum. Jadi nanti orang itu tahu kira-kira informasi apa yang disampaikan, kira-kira di mana atau kapan, itu ya. Itu announcement. Then social function. What is the social function of announcement? What is the social function of announcement? Ya, to give information, untuk memberikan informasi. Dan generic structure atau struktur teks dari announcement. How many generic structure of announcement? 3. The first one is opening. The second one is content. The last one is closing. The last, what is the language feature? What are the language features of announcement? Using simple present tense. The second one is using future tense. The last one is using exact noun. Nah, untuk reflectionnya, I have learned. Hari ini kita sudah belajar tentang definition, tentang we have learned about definition. The next, social function, and then generic structure, not structure, structure. Then the last, language feature. We also have learned about kinds of announcement atau macam-macam dari announcement. And the last, we have learned about types of announcement. How many types of announcement we have learned? Look. 2. The first one is written announcement, yes, right? The second one is spoken. Written and spoken include kinds of announcement. Then types of announcement, there is 5 types of announcement we have learned. The first one is job announcement, then missing children announcement, then school event announcement, then announcement of public service announcement. The last one is winner announcement. Great student, yeah. There is 5 types of announcement. Nah, then the key feature of announcement text include, jadi ciri-ciri kebahasaan dari announcement kan di dalamnya. Nah, tadi ada simple present, then future tense, exact noun. What I love most about this activity are, dari materi ini kira-kira yang paling kamu suka itu apa? Is there any activity you like? Maybe about discussing the types of announcement or kinds of announcement. No? Types of announcement. Okay. What I need to improve or learn more? Kira-kira dari announcement itu yang perlu kamu tingkatkan lagi apa? Contohnya, nanti kan kamu di suatu saat ketika naik pesawat, barangkali nanti kan suatu saat jalan-jalan ke Bali, naik pesawat bisa, atau ke Singapura naik pesawat. Nanti kan pasti di situ kamu dengar yang namanya announcement. Nah, nanti perlu ditingkatkan lagi itu, kamu harus tahu, oh ternyata ada pula announcement yang ada di dalam sebuah travel perjalanan. For all the materials, is there any question? Dari semua materi yang sudah kita lakukan hari ini, apakah ada pertanyaan? Is there any question? Have you understood some of the material today about announcement? Thank you. You're welcome.